What's up everyone, welcome back to GTA 3. On today's episode, I'm tackling Ray's missions, which are kind of interesting.
Hey, smell a push.
That scumbag, McCaffrey! He took more bribes than anyone. He thinks he's gonna get an honorable discharge if he turns state evidence. He just squealed. He's under armed protection in Witsec property down in Newport. Some apartment behind a car park. Torch that place. That's it. Flush him out and you hunt him down. Make sure he never talks to nobody.
Ray couldn't have been any more on the nose when he said flush him out. Get it? Because they were in the bathroom. Anyway, the mission is kind of annoying because you have to use grenades in a very unconventional way. Unlike other games where you'll have some sort of indicator or at least an arc, a visual arc to let you know where you're throwing the grenades, this game you have to pray that you're throwing the grenades in the right place in order to hit the target. If not, you're gonna miss or, in worst case scenario, blow yourself up. Here's where the madness begins. Now, luckily I did throw the grenade in one shot because I've been practicing this off screen just so I could do that. But no, it's gonna take you many times and just like the correct angle in order to get the grenade inside the window. The trajectory of it is really bizarre. Anyway, here's where McCaffrey comes out and you have to kill him quickly, otherwise the cops will just become a nuisance eventually, and you don't want that. McCaffrey will occasionally attempt to psych you out, like right here he just pulled a U-turn out of nowhere. You win this round, McCaffrey. He's not gonna win the war though, because I'm in one of the fastest cars in the whole entire game and he's in a piss-slow Washington car, or Kuruma. Wait, no, that's not even a Kuruma. I don't even know what car that is. And for that case of road rage, I got 30,000 big bucks. I'll be Scrooge McDuck status within 2 parts. The next mission is called Arms Shortage, and we get a quick cameo from a character from Vice City.
Hey, Chad, over here. An old army buddy of mine runs a business in Rockford. We saw action in Nicaragua back when the country knew what it was doing. Anyway, some cartel scum roughed him up yesterday. Said he'd be back for some of his stock today. He's gonna need backup, and in return, he'll give you knockdown rates on any hardware you buy. I'd go myself, but the old sciatica's playing up. So, good luck.
Ray is weird. The next location Claude's going to is the northernmost part of the island. That's where Phil Cassidy is. And if you don't know who Phil Cassidy is, he blew his arm off in Vice City. Yeah. He makes up a story about that one. Phil didn't lose his arm in a war, he lost it while rigging a bomb in his backyard, while drunk. Don't trust Phil Cassidy. Or at least I don't. I don't know about you, but I don't fucking trust Phil. He might blow me up, accidentally. I'm taking a little detour through the parking lot. Claude judges by his own rules, by the way. Just like every GTA character ever. It's that little fortress on the right-hand side of the road. It's a perfect area for an ambush. So what I'm gonna do is park my car in this alley. That way the enemies they can't come through there, or if they do, they get stuck on the car, because 2001 AI.
Ray phoned ahead, but I thought there'd be more of you. Can't believe those yellow-belly bastards left me without proper cover again. Well, 3 arms are better than 1, so grab whatever you need. Those Colombians will be here any minute.
Phil will give you some weapons for this mission. You want to pick those up because this is one of the more dangerous parts of the game. What I'm going to do, and this is a perfect strategy right here, is park the barracks OL in the gateway right here. That will seal off Phil. He doesn't have that much health to begin with. Only a few shots will drop him quickly, and he defends himself about as well as a man with one arm. Anyway, take the cartel out as quickly as possible. They have shotguns in hand. Hell yeah, with brutal efficiency. And the alleyway I parked the Stinger in will probably have 2 or 3 Colombians trapped in there. AI in this game cannot jump over obstacles, but they can in Vice City, so maybe Rockstar just forgot to make people jump in this game. Fire in the hole! That guy got wasted. Now his car should explode and take the other guy out. Okay, maybe not. I'll go back there and take him out myself. Here's another hidden package. I'm getting close to 10 packages, which awards you the body armor pickups at your hideout. Or hideouts. You get 3 hideouts throughout the whole entire game.
Hey, if I teamed up with you in Nicaragua, maybe I'd still have my arm. If you need any firepower, just drop by and take what you need from the lockers. Leave the cash under the bench. Now get out of here. I'll handle the cops.
Now, I don't know why Phil lies about the arm. Maybe it's because of embarrassment, or maybe he was just that drunk that he doesn't remember losing the arm in Vice City instead of South America. But it's like, you probably would have remembered having your arm blown off, but whatever. Or it could just be a retcon in that GTA Vice City was written later after GTA 3, even though it's a prequel. And it seems that Phil would have lost his arm in a more sensical way than what he did in Vice City. You know, prequels are just weird in general. Anyway, the next mission is called Evidence Dash.
I know a real important man in town, a soft touch with, shall we say, exotic tastes and the money to indulge them. He's involved in a legal matter, and the prosecution has some rather embarrassing photos of him at a morgue party or something. The evidence is being driven across town. You are going to have to ram that car and collect each little bit of evidence as it falls out. When you've got it all, leave it in the car and torch it. We're both going to do pretty well out of this, kid.
The mission calls for you to collect 6 evidence packages from the world's fastest pickup truck. It's stupidly bullshit how fast this vehicle is. The good thing about this mission is you can't really lose sight of the truck. It's fast, yes, but it will always be marked on the map. There's the bastard, the good old... look how fast that thing is. Let's give him a fender bender. Bumping into the truck will award you a star. Now, you may be wondering, 6 evidence pieces, will you get the full 6 stars? No, the maximum for this mission is 2. That way things don't become too difficult. And believe me, things are already hard enough. Boom! That was a good hit. Now, you gotta be careful here because the cops are on your tail, and you don't want to go careening into the toxic water that is Liberty City Harbor. I swear, that's one lethal water. In fact, it kind of reminds me of a YouTube video I watched a couple of weeks ago about the world's deadliest seas. And most of them are in Russia. And also, like, the Dead Sea. which is named that for a reason. One more hit left. The cops are super aggressive for a 2-star. And there we go. We got all the evidence. Now all I have to do is destroy the car. And there's only one way I can do that. Off I go! And it's right side up. Wonderful. The one time I wanted to flip the car up. Oh, right! Okay. Psychotic cops. I'm just gonna use a grenade. Fire in the hole! And even though I passed the mission, the cops still won't piss off. Go away! Ugh. Ray's next mission is a copy and paste of an earlier Oscar mission with a boat. This one is called Gone Fishing.
I think my partner's a rat! We gotta shut him up permanently! He goes fishing out of his boat near the lighthouse on Portland Rock most nights. Steal a police boat! Make sure his backstabbing plans are sunk! I want him sleeping with the fishes, not eating them!
Do you really want to eat the fish from the city? Go and steal a police boat. Well, except this time it's all the way over in Portland instead of Oscar's mansion. Or condo. Why did I call it a mansion? So I've been playing this game called Sifu, and oh my god, this game is freaking hard. It's basically like a martial arts game, and where like the more you die, the older you get, and you only have a couple of lives to actually beat a level. And if you like waste all of your lives, I think you can only live up to 70 or around 70 years old. You just start the level over, and the later levels get really, really intense in Sifu. I would like to do that game eventually in like 3 months, but it's hard and it keeps kicking my ass. So later down the road, not now. Back to Portlandia, where every gang wants me dead, kind of like in Sifu. We have to retrieve the boat from that dock. At least I'm not going through any gang territories. By the end of GTA 3, every gang will turn hostile towards Claude, and that makes it really dangerous to 100%. People will be shooting at you non-stop, and it makes you question why Claude even chose to stay in Liberty City. Who knows, maybe he just likes the violence. Can't hop the median past me. You know, just post-commentating and looking back at the footage, I question a lot of the shit I did. I mean, I would commentate live or, you know, play and talk at the same time, but I'm not really good at multitasking like that, especially when it comes to a hard game. Kind of like Sifu. No, I'm not going to make any more Sifu jokes until the playthrough, and I'm probably going to be swearing a lot during that playthrough because that game is fucking hard. Which reminds me, what is the hardest game you've ever played? A game that requires 150% of your concentration. And I'm not counting any Soulsborne games because that would seem too easy. Too easy to choose, not too easy to play, because those games are hard too. Alright, here's the boat. Get to the lighthouse and rub out Ray's partner. Okay, I know rubbing somebody out means to kill, but in my mind, it immediately went to the other kind of rubbing out. As in something lewd that you do with your right hand. Or left hand. Anyway, I'm a 24-year-old that makes childish jokes. Ray's partner is fishing in the ocean, and this makes no sense on several levels because A, the water's polluted, B, it's nighttime, and C, he's using grenades to catch the fish. I mean, what? Even on a fundamental level that's fucked up, it's fundamentally fucked up. That's like hunting Bambi's mom with a bazooka. Even that makes no sense, but I'm sure there's a fanfiction of that somewhere too. And here we thought Claude was the crazy one, but in fact he's just a morally upstanding citizen who's just caught up with all this shit. Just like with Asuka's mission Paparazzi Purge, you have to shoot this guy until he explodes. And I made this joke earlier, but why doesn't the harbor explode because of all the oil intake? Oh wait, Sonic 2 called it, said, to hell with logic. There he goes. Time to burn. That was for the fish you bombed. Cold-blooded bastard. Seriously, 10,000? That's it? You suck, Ray. The last Ray mission is called Plaster Blaster. The C-list Blaster Master ripoff where the frog is actually a crocodile with no teeth. No, I'm kidding.
You useless bastard! You totally messed up! My ass is on the line, and you can't even kill a goddamn fly! I paid you good money to kill that witness, and he ain't dead! And today he's gonna make a federal deposition! He's being moved any second now from the Carson General Hospital up in Rockford. If he squeals, I squeal!
Oh geez, Claude can't even kill people right? What the fuck is wrong with you, man? So, that guy from the first raid mission is somehow still alive and being moved by an ambulance. Time to kill him again! And I noticed that this is the second video in a row where someone's pissed at Claude for not effectively offing a target. Is this becoming a trend? I mean, is it really Claude's fault that the guy just so happens to survive a fiery explosion, like Superman? Anyway, the ambulance will tip the police off and you'll need to get the injured guy out. And somehow the damage spiked up out of nowhere. I don't know how that happened. What did the ambulance hit? That was weird. I'm gonna get you. There we go. Now the guy comes tumbling out in a bulletproof body cast. I don't know what type of feature shit they're making these body casts out of. Oh! I almost died there. There, the guy is perma-killed. He's done. He's finished. Down the drain, I hope. And now I know why this mission is called Plaster Blaster. Anyway, that's gonna be the end of the part. I'll see you in part 10. My life just flashed before my eyes there. That was fucking scary.